Hi there, Leo. Welcome to your reading. This is Yenta Pearl, and this is your reading for the week of December 6th through 12th of 2021. So it's been, what a year, right? We've been reviewing our year, seeing how everything was, trying to remember everything. And, it points out how easily we forget. That's part of what it's doing. But partly the intention that our angels want us to have is to be aware of all the good stuff that happened all year instead of just the garbage, right? Because there's been both, and not in equal amounts. There's been by far more good stuff happening than of icky stuff. Yes. So, all right. So give me one more minute here, and we've got two more cards yet to come out. This is one of the fairy decks. And we have, what are the other ones? They are, I guess we would call them Ascended Masters. I never remember the names of the decks. It's kind of funny. I have to actually look at the cards themselves to decipher what the name of the deck is. It's funny. And you'll have to pardon my voice. It's a little croaky today. I'm not sure what's going on. I haven't been talking much today. It's not early though. So, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so let's see. Oh, this is good. This is so good, Leo. My gosh. Okay, what kind of artistic expression have you been using lately? If the answer is none, you need to. Like sing a song, dance, or, use other body movement or paint something or, otherwise create something. Get something new happening in your life. It just brings up all this these new flow. It makes you feel good, especially when what you're creating really resonates with you. Now, maybe it's beautiful, maybe it's not. It doesn't matter. Either way, if it resonates with you and it is something that you are creating from scratch, then it's perfect. Some people even use trash, right? What we consider to be trash, and they create sculpture, or I guess it wouldn't be called sculpture. Well, maybe it is. I'm not sure, actually, now. Anyway, they create art from it. So, it doesn't have to be anything expensive or fancy or whatever. It has to be from your heart, though. Yeah, create something. See how good it feels. Okay. And it feels like, once you get your creative juices going, that leads to new opportunities. Then, not necessarily with the actual art, but it creates this flow and abundance, and then new things come to you, new opportunities, new prosperity, new ideas, new ways of being, right? And as much as some of us like to have a real routine and like to do kind of the same thing or similar every day, like, to have a real routine, changing it up sometimes is exactly what we need, right? Something new, either adding to the current schedule, I guess, or switching out something that is happening right now for a new thing. It freshens everything up. When we don't change, we get stagnant. And so this opportunity for you to change is coming along, divinely guided. So see what those opportunities are that are coming to you and see how it resonates. See how you can make it your own. It's really cool. Okay. All right. Are you aware of your twin flame? Now, there are, when people talk about, your soul match or your twin flame or whatever, there's differing opinions on whether this is a romantic entanglement or whether this is a best friend thing, or exactly what this is. It, they're giving me hits on both of those, that it could be both. Either way, what this is connection and relationship, and how important those are, that these people really resonate with you. And sometimes they disagree with you. Sometimes they're the ones who are going to sit there and tell you that you're full of crap. That whatever you're thinking and spouting off about, and you're wanting them to agree, and you'll have a good old bitch fest, is for lack of a better word, right? Sometimes they're the person to say, no, like your thinking is way off the wall. Like, who are you? Right? And so from that person, you can hear that. And you can take that without being offended, without being mad at them, although you might be a little mad at them, but it won't ruin the relationship, is what the angels are saying. This is the person to whom you can say anything and you can hear anything from them. And it still continues. Okay. And so that person is around you and is here on purpose and is for you. And they are looking for you just as much as you're looking for them. And so if you have not become aware of them yet, you can know that they're in your vicinity. And so just keep your eyes peeled. It's cool. Okay, so this feels like it may be you, it may be somebody else. There is a miracle healing in progress. Somebody who, it could be a physical healing. It could be healing in a different way. Somebody who's been very bitter, kind of like Scrooge, that it was a miracle healing. Excuse me. And so it need not be only a physical healing. This could be more like mental, spiritual, emotional, right? And so, for most of you, this is you. For some of you, this is somebody very close to you. Ask your angels specifically for healing. Ask them to help you. When you become aware that you need healing of some kind, turn to your angels first and say to them, like, wow, like this is what's going on with me and I need help with this. I don't know what to do, or, doing things, but it's not working the way I wanted it to, or, whatever the case may be. Talk to your angels. Tell them the whole thing. And even the act, because people sit there and say, well, don't they know? Can't they read my mind? Not really. Like, sort of. I know that sounds crazy. Yes, they can. But the more, like, part of their job is to clarify it for you, right? So the more you speak it out loud, or yes, out loud, they're saying, like, because you can think to your angels, but they're telling me in this instance, they want you to speak it out loud. And that helps you get clear on what exactly is going on with you and what you need and what you want it to look like. And so be very clear with your angels and ask them for help. Be as specific as you can, but if all you want to say is that you need healing in this, subject or whatever, then that's fine. And they will still do the work for you and bring you the new healing and bring you the opportunities for healing, the avenues. So they just want you to know to talk to them. Okay. And then the miracles happen. As soon as you allow them, you just have to receive. You give them your problem and you say, okay, it's yours now. I don't need it anymore. And you go about your business. And pretty soon this healing comes to you. Or somebody comes to you and says, hey, you know what I heard about is this awesome treatment. Give it a go, right? This is all, it's brought to you in ways that we cannot always see. Okay. All right. And you'll need some persistence. Okay, so part of this is with that healing. Part of this is just with life in general. It feels like you think things are not going smoothly, but they're not bad. It just needs persistence. It doesn't need real warrior type stuff, right? You just need to keep after it. Don't give up. That's all. It's not like climbing a mountain. It's like climbing over little obstacles. It feels like, to you, it feels like there's quite a few of the obstacles. Like every time you turn around, there's something else. Like, oh my gosh, is this never going to end kind of thing? But yes, it is going to. You just need to be persistent and don't give up. You have no idea how close you are to being finished with that. You know, if you stop now, you might be only 5 minutes before it would be done. So don't give up. And throughout all of this, along with, like, this is the beginning and the ending, is the artistic expression and making music. So all this right brain activity that keeps you in your creative side, that helps you flow, instead of being just logical about everything that goes on. Let yourself be creative. Use your imagination. Make some music. Let yourself heal. Let yourself vibrate higher. All these awesome things they're so free flowing. It's like flying. It's like flying and not having to follow a road. Right? That's what this is. Okay. All right. So now here we have the daily guidance cards, and we will ask your guardian angels for one last piece of wisdom. And here we go. Life purpose. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Right. It's not to be a baker or to be a teacher or to build things. It is to bring joy to yourself and others. So do what brings you joy and share it. All right. Leo, thank you so much. I appreciate you very much for joining me. And I love you. And I'll see you next week.